Hi guys, welcome to Rachel Jess. I must apologise in advance for any background noise. We're in the middle of a heat wave and I've got all my windows open because it is very warm up here and I live on a very busy road. So I do apologise if you hear sirens, kids, the seagulls. I'll try and catch them and stop talking. I know that is going to be hard, but I'll try and stop talking and cut them out if I can. I just wanted to talk to you about a new book that has hit the high streets, and it's written by one of Max's nursery nurses, who I'd like to think has become one of our friends over the years. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the book, and then I want to tell you a little bit about the author, and why I value what's written in this book so much. So, Jo Fitzgerald from Tiny Sponges has written a book called How to Keep Safe in a Sometimes Scary World. The book isn't your average children's book. It is designed to be read with your children. It's designed for children to be able to read, but it is also designed to help you with talking to children about the scary things that go on in the world, about what they may hear on the news. Max occasionally will watch the BBC news round, which I think is perfect. It's perfect for children. It's pitched just right for them to understand. But sometimes they may hear about the Grenfell fire. You know, they may hear about the fires in the tower blocks. They may hear about terror attacks going on around Britain. I'm a 80s kid and I grew up with the IRA bombing London, and my mum refused to allow that to stop us from going to London at Christmas. It was there in the back of my mind. You'd hear about these pipe bombs and nail bombs taking out all these people in the pubs in London. I don't fully understand what all of that meant, but my mum was with me and she said it'll be okay, so it was okay. You know, there is unfortunately a lot of bad in the world. There is a lot of good, and people genuinely are good. But this book, How to Keep Safe in Sometimes Scary World, helps, not just with the terror, but helps with what to do in case of a fire, what to do if you get lost. It's beautifully illustrated, as you can see, and I'm going to give you just a little snippet of what the book is, because obviously I want you to go out and buy it, so I'm not going to read it. You know, the illustration is lovely, and it's lovely. I love the way it's written. You know, there are people around who help us if we're hurt or in harm's way, like nurses or like doctors, like the police and the fire brigade. But they can't be with us everywhere, like the park or the museum, or at your school or on holiday. We very rarely see them. So it's explaining, so you need to know a thing or three about keeping safe and sound, just in case things do go wrong, in case help just can't be found. So then it talks about, you know, having a plan for the kitchen if you get lost. You know, look what to do in case there's a fire, and with what to do in case of fire. When Max was at nursery, they used to have fire drills. Now, of course they would, but that didn't even cross my mind, and I only know about that when I may have set the alarm off cooking something, and he just stood up and went, "Okay everybody, to the garden," and off he went. And when I spoke to Jo about this, that was something that she'd got the nursery children to do. And the reason why this book is so special, and it's written from the heart, is because Jo loves children. She wants to empower them. She wants to encourage them to be people, not children. You know, they are little people They are tiny sponges. They want to learn. They want to grow. They want to know everything. And Jo has the patience of a saint when it comes to children. And she has this way of just making them feel at ease. And they just love her. My son was 6 months old when when I put him into nursery. My choice. I went back to work. And it was awful. It was putting him into the care of somebody else for 8 hours a day was heart-wrenching. And what kept me going and what made it so much easier for me was Jo was there, and Jo Bonkers was there, and I know she looked after him, and she was there when he was in the baby unit and when he was in toddler and when he was upstairs, and then yeah. But she's one of the best, you know when you get some people that are just brilliant. And Jo's forte is with children and putting them at ease and making them feel great about themselves and making them know that they're superheroes and spacemen and princesses and princes. Sorry about that. Probably quite appropriate with this book. There are more books in the pipeline. This one can be bought on Amazon. Waterstones did a book signing for Jo, and she will be doing one in Eastbourne soon. Just go and have a look. Just go and have a look on Amazon. Read the reviews. Have a look at the book. On the back we've got a little guide, because I know I'm not selling this very well. I wanted you guys to know about Jo. I wanted you guys to know about the author. She's amazing, and she helped mould my crazy little 6-year-old grounded son to who he is today. Go and check it out. I'll put the link, the Amazon link below. Doesn't hurt to have a look, does it? But if you don't know how to approach your children about some of the scary things going on, do you have a fire plan? It's not a nice thing to talk about, but it's very important. Do they know what to do if they're lost? Yeah. She's an amazing person, and I think Jo's going to go far. She will always be Jo Bonkers to us. But yeah, watch this space. Cheers, guys.